Hello and welcome to the English Matura with JB podcast. I'm your host, Jane, and today we're diving into the exciting world of marathons, especially the Boston Marathon, which is happening today. We've got a special guest with us, Dr. Mark Thompson, a sports historian. Welcome, Mark.
Thanks for having me, Jane. I'm excited to talk about one of the most iconic races in the world.
So, Mark, for our listeners who might not know, what exactly times a marathon?
Well, Jane, a marathon is a long-distance running event, precisely 42.195 kilometers, or about 26 miles and 385 yards. It can be run on roads or even off-road, like on mountain trails.
Wow, that's a long way. Where does the name marathon come from?
The name comes from a Greek legend. Phidippides, a Greek soldier, ran from the town of Marathon to Athens to announce the Persians had been defeated in the Battle of Marathon. Legend says he ran the entire distance without stopping, burst into the Senate shouting, "Masters, victory is ours!" and then collapsed and died from exhaustion.
That's an incredible story, though a bit tragic. So, how did the marathon become a modern-day event?
The idea of a modern Olympics at the end of the 19th century sparked the revival. They wanted a popular event that recalled the ancient glory of Greece. Michel Brial suggested a marathon race for the first modern Olympic Games in Athens in 1896. Pierre de Coubertin, the founder of the modern Olympics, and the Greeks heavily supported the idea.
And that's how it all started. Now let's zoom in on the Boston Marathon. What makes it so special?
The Boston Marathon is the world's oldest annual marathon. It was inspired by the success of the first marathon competition in the 1896 Summer Olympics. It's one of the 6 world marathon majors, attracting runners from all over the globe.
So, it has quite a history. When was the first Boston Marathon held?
The first Boston Marathon was run in April 1897, organized by the Boston Athletic Association. The inaugural winner, John J.
That's fascinating. And it's been held every year since then?
Yes, even during the World War years and the Great Depression, making it the world's oldest continuously running marathon.
That's some serious dedication. I heard that the Boston Marathon wasn't always open to everyone. Is that true?
Yes, there were some issues in the past. Until after the 1967 race, the Boston Marathon rulebook didn't mention gender. Roberta Bobby Gibb is recognized as the first woman to run the entire Boston Marathon in 1966. Even though her registration was refused.
That's inspiring. It's amazing to see how far we've come in terms of inclusivity. What's the atmosphere like at the Boston Marathon?
The event attracts around 500,000 spectators each year, making it New England's most widely viewed sporting event. It's an incredible experience for both runners and spectators.
It sounds absolutely electric. Now, for anyone inspired to run a marathon, what kind of training is involved?
Well, Jane, completing a marathon is considered very difficult, but many coaches believe that it is possible for anyone who is willing to put in the time and effort. Most coaches believe that the most important element in marathon training is the long run. Recreational runners commonly try to reach a maximum of about 20 miles in their longest weekly run, and about 40 miles a week in total when training for the marathon.
That's a lot of running. What about during the race itself? Any tips for first-timers?
Coaches recommend trying to maintain as steady a pace as possible when running a marathon. Many novice runners make the mistake of trying to bank time early in the race by starting with a quicker pace than they can actually hope to maintain for the entire race. This strategy can backfire, leaving the runner without enough energy to complete the race or causing the runner to cramp.
That's great advice. It's all about pacing yourself. Mark, this has been incredibly insightful. Thanks for sharing your knowledge with us.
My pleasure, Jane. It's been great to be here.
So listeners, whether you're running the Boston Marathon today or just cheering from the sidelines, we hope you've enjoyed learning about this amazing race. Remember, the marathon is a testament to human endurance and the power of the human spirit. This is Jane, signing off from the English Matura with JB podcast. Until next time.